Hello viewers. So far we have seen in the module 8 advanced query concept about the store procedures in the 8.1. Then we saw the 8.2 transactions. Let us just see 8.3 the functions. Okay, now let us understand about the module number 8.3.5, which is the system functions of string type, right? So first function is the char index. What is char index? It accepts three parameters to it. First one to find the expression to find, then the expression to search, and then the third is the startup location from where you want to fetch the start location of the string to search. Okay. What it will return me is returns the beginning character of character index from a string for a particular expression that you will pass from whatever location that expression is starting within a string. That index is what you may return out of this function. It will return you out of that function. Okay, so that is the character index. It will always start with the first as an index. Okay, then the second function we will understand is the length of a string, length of an expression. So say like if you have passed a string to a function, then it will give you the length of a string including the white spaces. Okay, then the substring is what, like you have given the entire string. Out of the particular string you would like a subset of a particular string, then you can use this substring function. The three arguments for that one is the expression or a string in the first argument. The second argument will be start index, means from which point you would like to start the extracting the subset of a string, and then how many number of characters you would like to fetch out of the entire string, right? So that is what you will provide in the third argument. That is the returning of the substring from a entire string. Fourth function is the replace. Now replace function accepts the three argument again. It will have the first argument as expression or a string. Second argument is the find of a string. Then the third is the replacing a string. Whatever you want to find from this string, that will be replaced by this string in the third argument. Okay, that is the replace function. Then the fifth one is the concatenation of two expression, maybe two strings you want to combine, or maybe two static text you want to combine, right? All of that you can do the concatenation using the concat function of the same. Okay, then the left trim. So from the left side you want to remove the white space, or maybe leading, or maybe some some of the white spaces or maybe extra spaces that are there in your string. Then this function will remove the left side unwanted spaces. Okay, then rtrim will remove the right side trimming. It will apply the trimming from the right hand side. Okay, the same way how it has done in the ltrim from the left side. Now there is a left function and then a right function. Left function will do what? It will start to fetch number of characters from the left. So first argument you will provide the name, or maybe you will provide the expression, maybe variable, or maybe a column that you may pass, from which you want to fetch the number of characters from the left side. So say like you provided the column name, then by comma in the second argument you will pass how many number of characters you want to fetch from a string. Then that will be fetched from the left side. Same way here it is fetched from the right hand side. Arguments will remain same, the entire string or maybe the expression, and then the second argument will be number of characters only. Okay, then the function is pat index. Pat index is pattern index. So for a particular pattern, what is the index number where the pattern is starting, that is what is returned out of this function, which is called pattern index. Okay, so pat index is the short name to that. And the first argument to that one is given in the single quoted value. You may want to pass the values in the form of percentage, or maybe some kind of like in the like operator, maybe what kind of patterns that you find, right? Same way you can pass the number of patterns using the underscore, maybe the percentage, or maybe the brackets, right? That way you can create the pattern over here in the first argument. Then comma will be your variable, or maybe your expression, or maybe your static column name. Okay, that will give you the initial part where the pattern is starting. That will give the index of the particular character where it is starting with. Okay, then the second function, after that there is a function called stuff function will do what? Character expression. The first one we will pass in the entire expression. Then the starting part, from where do you want to start that stuff, where do you want to replace, or how many characters you would like to replace, right? Then the length of the characters, how many characters you would like in a total, how many characters you would like to be replaced. Okay, then replace with expression. So the character expression, whatever you want to replace, is what you will find in this expression. So say like current expression is ABCDE. You would like the ABCDE to be replaced by the say like LMNOPQR, right? Maybe something like that. So that replace string you will put in here in the fourth argument. Okay, starting point will become first, or whatever point from where the expression is starting, or maybe the character is starting, that you will pass in here. And then how many characters you would like to be replaced, that will be the length part of it. Okay, then the reverse function. Reverse function is what? Completely exact opposite to the string, whatever you may have passed to this function. It will start to fetch the character, or maybe it will completely reverse your string from the last character till the first character. That's how it will reverse it. Okay, that is the reverse function. So let's just see all of them together in a action. All right, so consider, say like we are using a variable called string data. The varchar size of that one is 100 characters. I'm putting a static string in there called hello viewers, hope you have a beautiful day so far, right? Now this is the string that I am putting into this variable, and the same variable is what I'll be using across all of these functions. Okay, now let us go one by one. Character index for this entire string, what I wanted to fetch is, I wanted to fetch the comma. Where does the comma start in this entire expression or a string, right? Here at this point it happens, right? But then how many characters before that it has passed, right? So we have to calculate manually, or maybe by function it will automatically calculate for us. So 5 character for that, and then before that I am given the space. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and then the 15 is the index for that, right? So that is what we have fetched here in the string part of it. String character index here has given me the 15th character, right? Where the comma is present in this entire string, right? Then the length, what is the entire length of the string, right? So that is 53 characters length of the string is. Substring part of it. Substring, I want to fetch what? I wanted to start from the second position till the 14th character. Okay, means I wanted to fetch 14 characters starting from the second character. Starting from the second is hello, so which is like starting from H till this point. 14 is this, right? So hello viewer should be fetched. So that is what we are finding in substring over here, right? Then we would like to use the replace function. Replace function will do what? Replace function will fetch first of all the variable. Then we want to replace the viewers part of it with a particular string. Say like instead of this viewers part, I wanted to replace my name. Okay, so what will be the input? What is the characters that you want to find or fetch from this entire string? Then that is what you will put in a single quote here. That is the viewers. and with what character or with which word you want to replace it with is what you will pass in here in the third argument, which is my name. So in this case you have fetch the where is that, yeah, I think replace function, right? So here if you see that instead of hello viewers it has replaced my name, hello Mithul, and then hope you have a beautiful day, right? So far like that. Then the concatenation is what we are doing using the hello, then we are giving the space in between, and then we are using the viewers, right? So then three static keywords are concatenated together using the concat function is what here result says. Then the left side tree will do what? There is a white space before this hello, right? One character white space. So that space, if you would like to remove, how can you remove it? Using the ltrim function. Left side trimming. Okay. Same way from the right hand side, if you would like to remove something, then using the right trim. That is what the purpose over here. Okay. Then the left side string you would like to fetch. From the left side, how many characters you would like to fetch is 5 characters. So hello is what we have fetched in this case. Because we are applying the ltrim within that, because of that reason it has started from the second character, meaning the first character, and the prior leading white space it has removed with the help of ltrim function here within this left function only, right? So I am using this function together within this left function. Same way right function. Right function will do what? It will first of all remove the right side white spaces, because there is white space after that as well. See here there is one character white space. So that one also be removed, and it will fetch how many characters? 3 characters from the right. So 3 characters from the right is 1, 2 and 3 up to A, right? 1, 2 and 3. 3 digits or 3 characters it has fetched from the right hand side. That is the right function, what we see here, right? Then we see the pattern index. We wanted to fetch the viewers. Viewers will be here. Viewers initial index will be starting from where? Initial index is the 8th character. So 8th character it will fetch, and it has written from that string where the viewers is starting. So it is starting from the 8th character. Okay. Then comes the stuff is like the entire variable. From that variable we want to fetch the starting point. We wanted to pass the starting point of it. We wanted to pass the starting point is 8th character, meaning viewers, or so maybe we wanted to fetch the beautiful, where the keyword beautiful starts, right, within this string. Here where the beautiful keyword starts. So beautiful keyword, wherever it is starting, it will be the starting point here. With the help of pat index, it will give me the index of it where the beautiful B is starting out of this keyword B for whatever, right? Like you want to say like a break or maybe something. So that is what is considered over here for the pat index, the initial point of it. And then how many characters you would like to fetch from then from the beautiful, how many characters are there in the beautiful keyword? 4, then 4, 8, and then 1, 9 characters, right? So 9 characters is what we want to replace it with. What? Replace it with this string. Again this string is of 9 characters, right? For that reason the beautiful keyword needs to be replaced with the wonderful keyword out of this entire statement. Okay, how can we do that? See it in here. See, so far what we were seeing here, beautiful day so far. Now it is saying that wonderful day so far. With the help of stuff function will do this kind of changes. Okay. And then the last function is the reverse function, which will use the left trim and right trim both side trimming it will apply, and then do the reverse of it. So reverse of it will completely reverse the string. Whatever is the string that you see here, it will be exactly starting from the last character till the first character. Okay, so that is what we see here. Okay, that's it. I just wanted to cover up in this module. Thank you. Happy learning.